in February like 2021, when I was like about 12 years old, I started the Minecraft series with a friend of mine, okay? So we basically built the house on creative mode. Basically we have all the 8 items and we can't die on Minecraft. We built like a really nice house, and then we started the series on survival mode, that we can't die and we don't have all the items. We have to find them and to the like survival mode, you understand? So we started the series, and the first episode was on my channel. The second episode was on his channel, and the third episode was on my channel, and the fourth episode was on his channel. The reason why I'm saying this is because we stopped the series on the fourth episode. And then a little bit afterwards, I started another series, like the first episode, okay, really nice, and then the second episode, and then I stopped. And that was a series by myself. And then I started another series by myself, which was much better because I was editing the videos better. I had some mods, basically means that I was bringing more items and new things that usually Minecraft doesn't has, but you download some things and you can have more things on the Minecraft world. So I started the series really nice, okay, the second episode did a time lapse really nice, then the third episode made a really nice house and really nice thumbnail, and then I stopped. Months ago, I remember that I went to my friend's channel, and then I saw a comment, I think was on the fourth episode on his channel. And someone was saying like, oh, I'm sad that you stopped posting the series, you know, because he wanted us to continue to do that because he was enjoying the series, you understand? So this made me like be a little bit, this made me a little bit sad, because I was like, oh, we actually stopped. I was talking to my friend like, maybe you should start again, but we didn't, but yeah, unfortunately. But the reason why I'm saying this is because I remember that I had a group of friends that basically all wanted to be YouTubers, and because we didn't want to have a normal job and things like that. So we wanted to be YouTubers, we've seen a lot of YouTubers, it seems really fun, but the raw truth is that we all were lazy. None of us was like some guy who was posting consistently, really trying to become successful. We all were lazy. Maybe we just could say that we were like 12 years old, maybe 11, 10 years old. Okay, fine. But the truth is, it doesn't mean that you're like, for example, you get like 16, 18, that you stop being lazy, because the truth is a lot of people, even with that age, they're still lazy. 1,000 years ago, people with 12 years old, they wouldn't like do what adults do, but they were not lazy like us, you get what I mean? So the new generation is becoming a lot more lazy, unfortunately. But the most sad part of it all is that none of us is going to become successful, apart from me probably, because for what I've seen, I'm just the one like still posting consistently, still posting basically on YouTube, you got what I mean? For what I've seen, I'm just the only one. So that's quite sad that there's some people that wanted to be a YouTuber and didn't became, basically because of laziness. Maybe we were just like more kids. Okay, fine, but the truth is there's a lot of people, I'm sure there's a lot of people, 12 years old, they try, and then they give up. Something which is interesting is because I tried a lot and nothing happened, you know, and it was my fault, of course. I started chasing a lot of another things, so that's probably what's going to happen, and they're probably never going to become successful on YouTube. This is quite sad. But because I found some kind of content which changed my life and made me understand that I still wanted to be a YouTuber, not do music, make beats or drop shipping because of money, but YouTube. That's all I actually liked. You have to say the raw truth to yourself. So understand that being lazy is not correlated with being happy. It's actually not true. It's correlated with being unhappy. So I think changing our mindset, and I think this helped me as well, changing our mindset towards this is going to help, because now when you're being lazy, you'll be like, okay, now I'll be unhappy, like I'm a little bitch, like it'll be like, yeah, this actually doesn't bring me happiness. Gotta maybe be like, yeah. Or maybe you think, oh, being lazy actually brings me happiness, and then afterwards, for whatever reason, you're like, yeah, I didn't do that thing, I'm not actually feeling that good. You got what I mean? It's not correlated. Being lazy is not correlated with being happy. Okay? That's completely not true. So you have to choose. Do you want to live the life that you want, or you want to stay in your comfort zone state? Like, or you rather comfort, basically? Because imagine that this probably would happen. Maybe I would change a little bit, probably, because like people, like as people grow up, they always change a little bit to the better, usually. But the thing is, if I didn't have found this kind of content that changed my life, I'm probably kind of the same as I was with 12 years old, 13 years old. You got what I mean? I had to change my mindset towards these things, you got what I mean? So imagine how I would be like. I wouldn't be doing this, what I would be doing, what young people do. Play video games all day, and just do bullshit, and just go to school and do a little bit more bullshit, and blah blah blah. I actually did a lot of bullshit, you know, when I started to be on the bullshit. Not like just started, didn't care about the that much about school, because I had found like what I wanted to do, what I would make money with, so I didn't care that much. You got what I mean? But because I found the thing that I wanted, so I was not being lazy anymore. You got what I mean? So that's what young people do. You got what I mean? Doing that, especially over and over again, is not going to bring you happiness. Especially when you get like to be an adult, it's not going to bring you happiness. You must understand. So basically, being happiness, just doing bullshit, what young people do. It's like you're just choosing the comfort, and people just do this because they're lost as well. You're just choosing the comfort instead of the life that you want. So basically, a lot of people will not become what they want because they are just too lazy. Okay, you're just lazy. Lazy people just don't become like what they want to become. That's just what happens. You got what I mean? So you must not be lazy. You must choose the life that you want rather than the comfort. You have to choose one of these. You can't choose both. One of these you must choose. Got what I mean? And it's your choice. You know, like one is comfortable but you are unhappy. One is not comfortable but you're happy. There's no happiness without the pain. You're always going to be happy. Here you have the comfort, you have a little bit the pleasure of being more comfortable, but then you have the pain of regret. Here you have the pain of being hard and blah blah blah, but then you have the happiness. It's all correlated. You have pain and happiness in both sides, but one is like kind of pain that you don't want, and one is kind of happiness that you don't want, and one you have the kind of happiness that you really want, and second one you have the best kind of pain, which is not the regret, is basically like the pain of like just hitting the gym. Okay, it's painful, but like you're enjoying that. Like for example, me, I enjoy even with that pain. Sometimes I don't, but I do it anyway, and then I'm glad I did it, and I'm enjoying. You know what I mean? So you have to choose the life that you want or the comfort. You have to choose. You really have to choose. So stop being lazy, stop being a little bitch, and start doing what you really want to do. Okay, let's talk about the third thing, which is probably the reason why you clicked in this video, because you were expecting like a technique to stop being lazy. And I have one technique, and it's going to be helpful. But what I've just said, what I've just spoke about, the first things is actually the most important part, which is changing your mindset, understanding that being lazy doesn't bring you happiness, doesn't bring happiness to your life. I think that's the most important part, okay? More important than the technique itself. But this technique is really going to help you, okay? But don't rely always on techniques. Maybe sometimes you just have to say to yourself, I'm being a little bitch, just do the fucking work. You don't need always like a Pomodoro, 25 minutes. If you need those techniques, bro, you're still being lazy. So, yeah. But this technique is, I truly believe, is going to help you, okay? So there's a quote from Bruce Lee which says like, I don't fear the man who like kicked did like 10,000 kicks once, but the man who did one kick for like 10,000 days consistently. Basically, what she's saying is basically like it's harder to not to like to 10 to do 10,000 kicks in one day. It's harder to do one kick for 10,000 days straight. It's harder to stay consistent doing like one kick for like 10,000 days consistently. You got what I mean? And that's true. It's actually more difficult to like to, you got what I mean? Because what happens? You know, the reason why that is completely true is a lot of people, for example, I wanted to be a YouTuber. There probably one day, like a day that I post like maybe 3 videos a week. But the only reason why I did it is because I was motivated. Then the rest, the number of days I didn't post, number of days, not of weeks and months I didn't post. What's actually more difficult is to post every single week. What this means is that you're going to post sometimes when you don't want to record, when you're not feeling motivated. And it's actually more beneficial to your channel to post, like, for example, it's more beneficial to post once a week than like to post like in 1 week. You post like one video every single day, and then for 3 weeks you stop, and then you do the same. It's better to just stay consistent every single week. Okay, so what I mean is that imagine that you want to be a YouTuber. Bro, if you're too lazy, post at least like a simple video, but it's good as well. 1 video per week. Not easy at all. Unless like you really have to edit a lot, maybe you could say like once a month, but you still usually can just once a week. Imagine that you want to be a Fortnite pro player, as I'm just giving this example because I wanted in the past. Bro, if you're too lazy, at least set the goal, train at least 20 minutes per day. At least 20 minutes per day. Imagine that you want to go to the gym. You're struggling a lot. At least you go once a week. You got him, like, it seems easy, like training like just on Fortnite, like just for example 20 minutes, just going once a week at the gym. It seems easy, you got what I mean? And that's the point, it's easy. But you can't stay like that forever. What you're going to do is make progress overload. You're going to increase the hours you train on Fortnite, you know. Because the truth, a lot of people can't do that. This I have to say is because they like the idea of making money with Fortnite because it's a video game and it seems more fun. But the truth is, a lot of people can't do it. Because when it comes to be pro player, it's work. It becomes work. That's why like I was struggling to train, because it's work. Like, I wanted to post some videos, I want to be a YouTuber. When it comes to post consistently, it's work that I want to do. You got what I mean? It's work. You got what I mean? So yeah. So over time, you have to understand that, especially when you become older, you have to understand you have to become a man and do the work anyways. That doesn't mean that your life is going to be worse. It's actually going to be really good. It's going to be harder, but you're going to still like, and for example, when I was playing video games, I was less happy than I am now when I'm doing the work. Okay, so there's not a lot of people think, oh, now this is the time, I'm 18 years old, now I'm going to do the work. That doesn't mean that it's going to be worse. The truth is, it's going to be better if you do all things right, of course. Okay, so do this, make progress overloads, and then you're going to stop being lazy over time. But the biggest thing is going to change is having the direction. Understand you have to do that, because then what's the point? Then you're going to have that shitty job. Understand that doesn't bring you happiness. Once you understand that, once you do that technique, and once you change your mindset, especially when you change your mindset, bro, like, to stop being lazy is going to be much easier. So I really believe that with these techniques that I've just gave it to you, the mindset and the technique itself, I truly believe that you're going to like stop being lazy. So that's it. I hope I helped you, brother. Subscribe, and yeah, let's go to MMA. Okay guys, we finished the workout and I'm absolutely tired. I think the last one was really hard today. I made it even harder, so I'm really tired. And but it was a really good workout. I think the more that you train cardio like this, the more that, for example, in a fight, you have more energy. You got what I mean? So that's beneficial. So I'm really tired, feeling really good. I've been watching fights every night just to see it, learn something. But yeah, but they still have to. I think this workout doesn't have any ChatGPT didn't put, but I'm going to improve a little bit. I can even increase a little bit the workout because basically I didn't care about breaks, so it almost didn't got 1 hour. Well, like 1 hour, but not 100% 1 hour, but basically was 1 hour. But yeah, that's it. Feeling really good, very very good, and yeah, I'm so tired. I have to take a cold shower now because fuck you, got so sweaty. Then I have to clean myself. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you back. I'll see you afterwards. So that's it. I'll see you back. I'll see you afterwards. So yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go to eat the dinner. Unfortunately, the plate is not too pretty today, unfortunately. So we have some sweet potatoes, some almonds, some eggs, and some rice. Really fantastic. A lot of the things, especially the almonds and the sweet potatoes, are from the lunch, so you can see this a little bit not organized here on my plate, but it's still very good. So let's eat this meal, because today was a really good day. Like, we trained MMA fucking hard, bro. I never trained like that. Ooh. Like, I never trained MMA like that, bro. Really good, and it's really painful, but how you feel afterwards, you feel so good. You know what I mean? Like, and getting sweaty is healthy as well, because there are some things on your body that you shouldn't have, and the sweat takes off those things, you know, like leaves those things from your body, I mean, that bad things. So it's beneficial getting sweaty, really sweaty. Really good. Actually, now I want to improve a lot more on MMA to become very good. Because even if I'm just training basically only shadow boxing, it's still really valuable. And imagine like you train like 1 hour every day. You're still going to make really good progress, because not everybody trains 1 hour a day. It's basically 7 hours per day, which is not everybody who trains that. A lot of people that train something, they don't train that much, you know what I mean? Maybe they train football but just twice a week, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's some people that train more, but usually people don't train that much. And I would like to train even more, like 2 hours. But unfortunately, I usually don't have time. Yeah, but the truth I'm thinking now is that some days I can't, but the truth is that some days I can. So I'll probably add that, you know. But I have a lot of things that I want to do, so it's quite difficult sometimes to organize my time, because when you like don't outsource some things, for example, someone who edits your videos, it's more difficult to keep consistent and doing a lot of things, because I have things that consume my time. Even that, like, I can find a lot of time, but I still have some things that I want to outsource in the future, so that it brings me more time to my day. So it's still quite difficult. Even like 1 hour, finding 1 hour a day is very good. But some days I might train. I'm starting training more and learning more as well. The way I'm be learning a little bit more is watching fights. I think that's a little bit beneficial. I'm trying to not just be addicted to watching fights and just see as something. I want to watch. It's like being like that guy. I want to watch that football game all the time. I don't want to be like that guy. You know, I'm not doing that. And as well, like fights usually have 30, 20 minutes, so I don't have that problem. Because to a degree, if you're like the guy that watches everything, is like it's started like playing video games. You go, it's not a good thing. So I'll make sure that doesn't happen. But it's beneficial. Like if you want to be like become a professional, like I'm sure that the professional people watched a lot of fights, you know, to learn a little bit, to understand what they do. You know what I mean? So it's valuable to do that. And I'll buy cars, and not now, because I still need to use some money, save some money to buy something that is really valuable for me. So I just can't invest on that. But in the future, I really want to invest in a coach as well, all of that, a gym as well that I can train. All that I want. But now I'm in a phase I can't do that, so I'm just going to keep like. And I'll show you guys just training every day, 1-2 hours. I'll probably increase some days, because some days I actually can. And yeah, even if it's just that, it's going to make me better. Like I'm going to still improve. So yeah. And as well, I think I'm going to train a little bit with my father as well, and to try to do some fights, which is going to be valuable as well. So even if it's not the best case scenario to become really good, it's already going to be really valuable. And especially, and especially because I'm training hard and training consistently. I have to kill myself, sorry. And basically the reason why I'm making a lot of progress is because I'm training like a lot of hours and consistently. So even if it's just a little boxing, I'm still going to improve a lot, I'm sure. Because I feel that improves a lot. You know what I mean? I feel that I just know more. I even think I improved more than being like in a class like once a week for like 6 months. I mean, because once a week is not that consistently. After a week, you're like kind of forget. Of course, it was like Muay Thai, was not MMA, but you understand. When you train really consistently, that's when you make the biggest progress. Like, basically, you're going to make more progress. Like, imagine that you just train 7 hours in a day. You're going to make more progress training 1 hour every single day than just training like for 1 week. You train 7 hours and you don't train more. The best thing is to train a good amount of hours and training consistently, than training like a lot and then not training. You got what I mean? Is to keep that habit to your body, so that he starts to be used to it and memorizes that as well better. So I'm still going to make some good progress. So I'm really liking to make the progress and becoming better, because of all sports and martial arts that I've seen in my life, this is the best one. Because football, for example, I actually really like football, but I think it has a disadvantage, which could be an advantage as well, but is that you're with a team. And with the team, like, you have basically the advantage that if you lose, no, the advantage is that if you lose, is your team that lost, not you that lost. But then, like, if you win, like, maybe it's like the team won, or the guy that made the more goals is the famous one, and the rest people kind of forget. It's like the credit goes like a little bit not just one person. But one is like martial arts, like if you lose, it's you that you lost, but if you win, it's you that won. You know what I mean? So I like more that is the responsibility is basically completely only mine. That's why I rather like martial arts for MMA than doing football. You know what I mean? It's a personal preference. You know what I mean? Some people like more to be in a team, some people don't. So yeah. But football, I actually like it. It's not boring. Sometimes I actually find it quite boring as basket. Like, it's not bad, but I don't find it enjoyable. Maybe because I'm just too bad, but I don't find. Volleyball as well. Don't find that enjoyable. For example, another like judo. I did judo, was not that bad, but the reason why I like it actually is because I like the judo itself, but because the teacher was like, in general, the lessons were good, and the teacher was very good. So I actually quite enjoy it, even if it's not like the martial arts that I actually like it. So karate, jiu-jitsu, judo, this kind of martial arts, don't like it much. Even though like MMA is a little bit correlated with like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, there's actually it's like mixed martial arts, so it's a little bit jiu-jitsu and judo mixed with mixed martial arts. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of combines a little bit what I did for 4 years. But the truth is, like, there's some for what I've seen, maybe I'm wrong, some pro MMA fighters that actually are not that good on that, so in the fight they don't use that much that. And then sometimes comes like the Khabib or the Islam Mekaga, something like that. They are really good on that, so use more the technique, you know what I mean? So yeah, MMA I think is the best in my opinion. I actually think that's something new as well, something more recent, you know what I mean? I'm sure in boxing, especially I think kickboxing, Muay Thai, I think Muay Thai is the oldest. Now like MMA is more it's young, you know what I mean? Muay Thai, I'm really sure for what I've seen is quite old. I think the oldest like karate or something like that. That's even older. I think I already experimented martial arts with a sword, and I think that actually quite nice. But something that it makes like more boring. I don't know how the competition with swords is, but it's probably something something you have to protect a lot yourself, because if you get beaten by the sword, you're really fucked. But like when you do like use swords, like you cannot even use it in real life. What you're going to do, like going to protect you with a sword that you don't have, because you can't bring a sword to whatever you are, like in the daily basis. Like with fighting, you can actually use it in real life. Of course, you're not going to use that much in real life, because like someone has a knife, like they're going to destroy you. So trying to fight you're going to be beaten by that person. You got what I mean? Like for example, I want to fight with you. Let's fight. Yeah. Let's have a fight. If you use sword, you have to be like, oh, I have to bring my sword, and then I don't know, not like it's not the same when you do something that he doesn't require the gloves, but you got what I mean. Having a sword, I don't know. even though I actually like it, but I think it's not the same. I think using the actual body, the hands is better. Even though you use gloves, but otherwise with a sword I don't think is that nice. There's a lot of other kind of martial arts, but I think, in my opinion, the boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA, the best kind of martial arts that is out there, and are the most famous as well. Are the kind of martial arts that and I actually think in this point, MMA is the most famous. I think boxing was back then, Mike Tyson's time, but now I think it's falling a little bit down, and is MMA increasing? MMA became more popular. That's why, like, I think all the UFC is just about MMA basically. It's not 100%. There's, for example, kickboxing as well. I've seen in the rotate on UFC, a video on UFC, and he did kickboxing, but yeah, Maltaz MMA is becoming more popular. I think is at this point the most popular martial art right now, because there's not a lot of people that I'm going to watch jiu-jitsu fights. That's quite rare. But like, for example, MMA fight, bro. I've seen a MMA fight that was like really famous people, like really famous. I even seen, like, I was like watching that fight. I think it was Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. And I've seen, like, I saw like Donald Trump right there. And I think after he won the fight, he basically was talking to Khabib Nurmagomedov, and his father talking to Putin. I think he watched the fight as well. It was a lot more famous. Of course, you shouldn't just consider do MMA just because it's more popular. You should consider because you like, you got what I mean? But I don't know, I have as well some attraction for things that are more popular. When it seems like nobody cares, doesn't seem that attractive. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you enjoy it, you got what I mean? Oh my god, it's taking me so much time to eat this almond. Oh my god. But yeah, I have to learn more about MMA, and still not going to improve until I have some money to buy a course. But I'll try, especially try learn some things about in fights. But I still have to learn some things and some techniques. And I'm doing, as I ask ChatGPT, more combos. Then I'm training new kind of combos. Because when you just have your one combo in your mind, bro, it's so confusing. But when you have a lot of combos, I don't know why, but you're just more creative the way that you just punch, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I could do this, and I could do this and this as well. You're more creative. When you just have your own one combo, at least in my opinion, one combo in your mind is a little bit more confusing. But the truth is, I think combos are not that important in fights. You know, you just do whatever you think in a fight. I don't know. I have no experience if combos are actually valuable or just valuable to train, but not actually to fight. I seriously have no idea. I'm quite full at this point. But I'm going to just finish it, of course. But yeah, I'm really proud of the training I did. But I'm just thinking like, okay, I went hard, but maybe I went hard, went too hard, that I'm kind of doing quite too fast to the point that I'm maybe doing it wrong and not actually focusing on doing the things right rather than doing it hard so that I get really sweaty. You know what I mean? With what I've seen, these hard things as well is beneficial, because the more that you do that, basically the more cardio you do, the more energy you have throughout the more energy you have. That's why like fighters who have more energy, like they train really hard cardio, and having more energy is actually an advantage, because if you get too tired, like if you like you're in the first round, you get tired already, like it's a problem. Getting tired is too fast is a problem. But I actually think I'm not someone who would get tired so fast, so yeah. And the truth is, a lot of people think that they don't have energy, but actually are just like, because the truth is, you still can be tired and have energy, but you can be tired and still do things, even if you don't have energy. But the truth is, to a degree, you always have some energy. When you don't have energy, like it's a point that you really don't have energy. But now people are like, it's like afternoon, you ate a lot. Because of the carbohydrates, you're a bit like more tired. I felt that, bro. So tired, just wanted to sleep. But the truth is, like, I actually had the energy to do other things. What happened? Like, I actually had the energy to do another thing. So sometimes I'm just thinking about something else, just changing topics. But yeah, that's true. Energy. Yeah, there's some people that really have low energy, but still having low energy, you still can do a lot of things. But if you have low energy, you should be doing things even if you don't have energy, because you don't want to be lazy. But if you don't have energy, you have to be like, okay, maybe to be like, okay, what is taking away my energy? Okay, because if you're someone who is tired all the time, that's maybe a problem. Maybe a problem. But the truth is, you can sleep like a lot of hours and you're still going to be fucking tired that morning. That's it. Especially if you wake up and it's still dark outside. The only times that I felt that I woke up with more energy, even not a lot, but it's basically the times that I like went to sleep so late and then I woke up like 2 p.m. Because I basically ended up sleeping a lot more than I should. And it's the sun is already out there. You wake up you're there in the bed for a while. You know what I mean? You're a little bit tired because you're sleepy, but not really tired. The sun is already out there. So when you wake, like you get out of bed, you're like, you have some energy because the sun is out there and the sun gives you energy. Sunlight gives you energy, and you slept for a lot of time, so have more energy. And I thought that I could replicate that, but the truth is like, I'm going to wake up like early. When I sleep like a lot of hours, there was a time that I was sleeping 10 hours a few days ago, and I still didn't have that much energy in the morning. But because I do certain things that I like, for example, taking a cold shower, I can change that completely. But I'm still going to be a little bit tired, and I think this is a test from the universe, from God, or whatever the fuck you believe. Like it's like a test. Like you need discipline, you need anger to wake up. So it's like don't be like, oh, something's wrong because I don't have energy. The truth is, you're not going to have a little bit, not that much energy. But after some minutes, after you drink a good amount of water, maybe you take a shower or even a cold shower, which is going to bring really a lot of energy. and you start exercising, or you're taking some sunlight, start to work, like after a couple of hours you already have some energy, okay? So from talking about the MMA went from energy, but yeah, having energy is good to train, but the truth is sometimes I don't have energy to train anyway. Sometimes I don't have energy to do some more train anyway. That's basically the way, you know. You can't just be, you can't just stop the things just because of some random reason, some random thing that you actually feel. Because I feel a bit tired in the morning, but I do some things and I'm not tired anymore. Got what I mean? So sometimes just feelings that just destroy your productivity and make you basically a pussy, and you're just more like weak and blah blah blah, and you don't do the things. So yeah, that's it. We finished. I feel that I ate a bit too much. Not too much, but I'd like to eat a little bit less. I think it was because of the rice. Maybe I should I always think I'm going to eat more than I always think I'm going to eat more than I actually could eat. You know, there are some times I think, especially at lunch, that I actually have to eat even more. But at dinner, not that much. But it's still a good amount, you know, because I'm skinny. Do not want to be skinny forever, and I'm young. So when you're young, you must eat more, and the older you are, you have to sleep less and to eat less as well. So that's it. I'll see you the next day, the next episode. No, this is not a series. Okay, let's start a series of me training MMA. That's it. I'll see you in the next episode, next day of training MMA. And that's it. Subscribe if you want. And that's it. I hope I helped you better. Bye.